Hello, Scorpio. This is your general love reading for June 2017. Let me start off with a disclaimer. If this video does not resonate with you, it was because it was not meant for you. You know, there's so many other tarot card readers on YouTube. And, you know, to think that every single one will be the same or similar or will resonate with everyone is a little bit absurd in my opinion. So, you know, what I tend to do, unless there's a tarot card reader that I, trust and have been very accurate in the past consistently with me, what I tend to do is I look for the video that first catches my eye, or, like, the thumbnail of the video anyways. Like, the one I don't think about that I'm first very visually attracted to, that is the one that I go for. Not the one that looks pretty, just the one that my eyes first go to. That's the one that will resonate with you the most. Okay? This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, and this is a general love reading for June. So, hope all is well with you guys. And, yeah, I know there's been a lot of retrograde energy going on with, like, Mars in retrograde and Mercury and Venus and all that stuff, so I hope it hasn't been too hard on everyone. So, yes. Look, there's you. A lot of people associate Scorpio with the card Death, and I can see it, but, you know, they say Death's card transformation, but I really see Scorpio as the Magician. And sometimes I see Aries as a Magician. Like, if I do a reading and sometimes it screams masculine energy to me, and that's when I know, like, it feels like Aries. If it feels like a conniving person, a kind of, like, manipulative person, because that's all magic is. It's manipulation of energies. Then I feel it's a Scorpio energy. But it kind of just depends on the reading and what comes through for me. Alright. General love reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants in regards to general love for June 2017. Alright. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay, interesting. Okay. This is a very powerful, energetic kind of reading. For the card that represents your present position, we have the Ace of Swords, and, you know, I'm going to go ahead and intuitively interpret this. You know, my last reading for Libra, I said, for their present position card, I was like, let me intuitively interpret it, and I will go through this deck and read the actual meaning. Well, I never did that. I never went through the deck and read it, so this time I'm going to remember to do that for you guys, okay? It says the Ace of Swords and for present position, and this tells me that it's a new opportunity or a new way of communicating with someone. It could be a new travel opportunity, new opportunities to learn about this person, or, you know, figure out their differences. It could be a new phase in your relationship of communicating with this person. I'm going to go ahead and pick that card out of here. You know, we're going to go ahead and take cards out that I come past that are relevant to here. And if you're not familiar with how I do my readings, I tend to pull like an oracle type of card out of this deck because it has the reverse and upright meanings, and it gives like a tiny bit of advice on like most of the cards, so I'll do that at the end. Still going. No. Okay. Yes. Where was I? It says an excellent time for work and intellectual projects. A breakthrough is possible. Your life's mission or career direction will become clear. The ability to persevere will be crucial during this period. Decisions should be guided by what is just, true, and honorable. Think of problems as opportunities for change. Okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords, and this is current influences. So this could be you're running away from something that has been currently communicated to you that upsets you. It could be something. It could something that's been communicated to you that's been new, or some sort of awakening for you. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this card out of this deck, but. No, it's this card, not that card. And we got the Hermit. Okay. And then oh, it better be in here. It says, and now this is your current influences. Many choices confront you, only one is correct. All others will be a disaster. Running away from decisions, problems, and commitments make things worse. Your first instinct will be to do everything on your own. Back off at the first sign that it isn't working. Selfish decisions bring dishonor and shame. Okay? Whatever that means for you. Because I'm not really getting anything for that. And then for the goal or destiny, we have the Hermit. And so I'm going to interpret this as... Well, I'm also going to read it off the card because that can't hurt, right? Other than, like, take longer, but that's fine. What this is telling me is, because you are running away from your problems, and now you have a new opportunity to communicate, and now you have some sort of clear way of thinking about things. Like, you see things for how they are now. You're no longer blind to reality. What the Hermit is, you're going to have to go inside yourself and be alone to find the answers to your problems and to find the right decision to make in your love life. I wouldn't do anything that's crazy. I would make the decisions and stay very true to yourself and your morals and values. And for this card, it says, for the Hermit, it says, represents the search for answers to life problems. Withdraw in order to find the answers to your questions. Peace and quiet needed. Make decisions cautiously. Take advice from others. Predicts a meeting with someone who will defend, inspire, or protect you. Possible vacation or sabbatical. Follow your heart, not the crowd. Okay. There you go. Yeah. I think, your goal or destiny is to go within and to distance yourself from people, really to find answers to your relationship problem. And it says in the distant past, you have the Three of Wands. And, in the distant past, and this is the recent past events, in your relationship, in the past, it seems like you're actually pretty happy in your relationship, And this could be that, this issue that you're having here, it might not even be the other person. This person that you're with is probably an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or it could be the person, because I think there's a third person here. And I say this because your environmental influences is the Moon. And this is, hidden emotions, hidden things not being out in the open, lies and deceit, misconceptions. And maybe this person's looking for some sort of rendezvous and you're with someone else, or maybe you're single. You might be single and this person from the past may be trying to come back, but it kind of feels like you're in a relationship. But it seems like, the person that you're currently with, but not the third person, or maybe you're talking to two different people, but there's a good person and there's a bad person. And this good person, you're very satisfied with in the past, and you're going to be in the future. But you gotta walk away from this deceitful person, and you have to make the most moral. You can't just be like, I'm going to choose this person because of the sex or because, of these other reasons. You might want to choose the better person for you. I feel like both of these people are air signs, and if not, the other one definitely has water in their chart: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. But I definitely feel like both are, at least their sun signs, are very airy. Probably one being a Gemini and the other one being a Libra or Aquarius. So, yeah, and then we have the future influence. And what I'm going to do is read this off of here. It says, a personal battle ends. Truce or break in the fighting. Anxious feelings diminish. You let your guard down. Peace and quiet fellow stress. You are alone with your thoughts. Stockpile resources and mentally prepare for the next battle. This is just one battle in a long war. Okay, so it seems like this person is always going to futurely tempt you. And like this card says, lay down and think about these issues, and know that right now the battle's over. In the future, you're going to walk away from this unhealthy person, but that person's going to continue to haunt you. It could be someone that you have a child with, but this person's not going away. They're not permanently leaving. Or your temptation to cheat, or it could be your significant other too. It could be this could be them, but that temptation will never leave you. The will to, it may not even be cheat. It could be, you could be having problems in your relationship, right? Your current relationship, or with the good person that you're talking to, and instead of fixing it and going within yourself and doing it, you might be running away from it and running towards this unhealthy air sign that is trying to screw you over in the relationship that you're in. JS. Okay, and then we have the King of Swords in a position of present attitude. And what this tells me is that presently you are becoming control of your own communications and who you're talking to, and I think you're going to end up, you're definitely thinking about walking away from this person for good and no longer bringing this third party into your relationship. Or it could be that you're being a very rude, controlling, dominant person with your words in your personal relationships because you're frustrated with what's going on. But what you need to realize is you need to go within yourself in order to find inner peace and to solve the problems. And then we have environmental influences, and this is the moon. And so what that tells me is there's definitely a lot of hidden, whether you're hiding something, your significant other, that third party, it could be the flip-flop. Either way, someone around you is hiding something and keeping something from you, and keeping your emotions from you, and it's not coming to light, and there's a lot of illusion and not a lot of clarity. Like, even though now you're receiving some clarity on the situation, there wasn't a lot of clarity. You might have clarity now, but that doesn't change that someone's trying to manipulate you and to hide things, if that makes sense. And then we have the innermost emotions, and this is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? And so what this tells me is, walking away from this person is going to be a lot of hard work for you. It goes against everything that you kind of ingrained into yourself. You might make the wrong decision and walk away from a decent person, and you're probably going to make the right decision. That's the hope. It could also refer to your finances, your innermost emotions, that you're pretty happy in your work situation, or you see this other person is pretty happy, or you are becoming more stable person in general. Maybe not necessarily, it could be, or because of your finances. But I think in general, this entire situation has matured you a little bit and helped humble you and see things in a certain way, and that's a more of attractive quality to that decent person that you're with, and they're seeing that change in you. Okay, and then we have the future influence, and I kind of told you what I thought about this card, but I'm going to go ahead and read it off of this card. It says, disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of the current situation. You have a bad attitude. Take action. Leave your current relationship or job. Indicates travel or reconciliation. Look elsewhere for happiness. Make dramatic changes in your life. Carry through with plans. So Scorpio, that is what you need to do. One of these people, air signs, okay? The decent person could have fire in their chart. And the unhealthy person might have more earth in their chart. But, you need to walk away from this unhealthy person. Either way, or if you're that unhealthy person, this person's walking away from you, dude. So just keep that in mind. If things aren't working and things are stagnant and nothing will change, even though you might say that it's changed with this person, but it doesn't. You need to take the next step and follow through and do what's best for you. Okay? I'm going to pull a card out of this deck as an oracle card for some advice. Divine, Universe, and Spirit Guides, do you have any advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendants for the month of June 2017 in regards to general love and relationships? Okay. Now, well, the Ace of Swords card that popped out at me. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which is the one that was on top. I was drawn this card, so I kind of put it on top. But that's the card that was underneath. And, again, Ace of Swords. An excellent time for work and intellectual projects. A breakthrough is possible. Your life mission or career direction will become clear. And I think this is what's saying is what the fact that you need to leave or make a decision is what's coming clear to you. It's coming to you. This person, the bad person, could, being a lot of hidden things, but in manipulating you. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what you need to do is coming clear to you, not necessarily what they're doing. It says the ability to persevere will be crucial during this period. Decisions should be guided by what is true, just, and honorable. Think of problems as opportunities for change, and that's extremely important. Think of problems as opportunities for change. And also what I will say is, it says your ability to persevere will be crucial during this period. Yeah, you need to go inside and find your answer instead of doing what you normally do, running away from your problems and making the situation worse and self-sabotaging. So, yes, and then the card that was on top, it says Eight of Wands. You are a major crossroads in life. You must take action and resolve events. Take action, Scorpio. You're a more passive sign, but you have it in you. You have that Mars energy in you. You know you can change your life. You can do it. It's okay. It says you must take action to resolve events. Move quickly or miss out on an opportunity. You don't want to let this. You don't want to let this other person get away. You're gonna be like that Katy Perry song, "The One That Got Away." You don't want to do that. Get rid of the bad person, but you will know which one it is. Go within yourself to find the answer. It says careful planning is important, but be sure that it doesn't slow you down. A good time to clarify your goals, set new priorities. Decisions come to a resolution. Be on the lookout for important news or information. And that is very important. Don't take too long to decide. I think this is it for you, Scorpio. Subscribe to this channel to stay updated and like this video if it resonated with you. I hope it did. Watch the video if you're Ascendant and Moon sign to get a more accurate overview for what's in store for you in regards to love for June 2017. And comment on this video if you would like to. Alright? Thanks for watching, Scorpio.